ICT concepts don't work, let me explain. Before you get all mad and start writing an essay in the comments, just hear me out. Okay? So if you've been a trader for a while, you've probably heard thousands of different strategies like supply and demand, ICT, trend following indicators, and problem with all of these strategies is that none of them work on their own. For example, if I were to code an algorithm that would identify every single fair value gap or every single supply and demand zone, those zones would not work. The strategy would be unprofitable and I would lose money long term. That is because it is not the strategy that makes a profitable trader, it is the trader themselves. This is why you see so many people saying, oh, supply and demand is the way to go. Supply and demand is the only real strategy. ICT is the only real strategy. Trend following is the only real strategy. At the end of the day, it comes down to the individual themselves and something called discretion. Discretion is essentially being able to identify when to and when not to follow your rules. For example, let's say we hopped on the charts and we identified a 5-minute fair value gap. Well, if we just trade it based off that 5-minute fair value gap, entered a long, right, it probably won't play out. But if we have a high time frame narrative, draws on liquidity, we can start to contextualize the strategy and therefore being able to decide whether or not we use that fair value gap. Don't get too caught up if your strategy is not working. Just remember that discretion is the real strategy and time is your edge. You will learn discretion through experience. Don't give up.